How you doing? This is Boogie Spot, doing it live. Monday night, L Boogie, we got LaShawn Queen. We got Nikki E. We got Stiletto. So you know what I'm going to do right now? I'm going to tell you we got the fire marshal on call because it's about to be hot. It's about to be on fire. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I call to you Miss Nikki E.
This piece was inspired by my ex. So it's called Your Love Sucks. Your love sucks. And I would apologize for being so abrupt, but frankly, I don't want to. Instead, I'd rather provide you with a clue as to why I believe a wretch like you will be eternally single. For one, you come to the twisted. Your love sucks. And I would apologize for being so abrupt, but frankly, I don't want to. Instead, I'd rather provide you with a clue as to why I believe a wretch like you will be eternally single. For one, you come to the twisted conclusion that your exterior is somehow superior when nothing could be further from the truth. You ramble on and on about how women have done you wrong, taking no responsibility at all for the part you may have played in the cause. So stop whining and put a sock in it, you ignorant little dick misfit. Your love sucks. Why don't you use that extensive psychological training for something other than maintaining your insecure ego? You're poison, and everything that you touch gets infected with your own special brand of agony. And no, I don't have a player hater's degree. I'm just an ex-employee of your misery who's finally come to the reality that your love sucks. No longer do I have to pretend or fake the earthquake that did not take place when you got your man some nights. Maybe if your man was in the room, he could have helped you connect the dots and actually find my G-spots. But I'm done with you. And the tears I shared back then were for me, and I cried each one of them happily, because I knew in my heart did too that I was finally done with a schmuck like you. Because your love sucks. No, your inability to love me as the queen God created me to be has left you shamelessly calling me, crying, baby, I made a mistake, I wasn't ingrate, and now I want you back because all others fail in comparison. How arrogant to misinterpret my singleness for desperation. Fortunately, the chapter of my life that made you relevant has been deleted. Seated now on the commode of a soul of yours is regrets. And yes, I am still slippery when wet, but you can bet that this lady has learned her lesson the first time. So no need to press rewind. The path of pathetic you now tread is a road few care to travel. So beg and plead if you must, but trust, your love still sucks.
What I tell you? I told you we got fire. Didn't I tell you we got fire? Where the fire marshal at? He need to come out here now because I'm telling you, it's getting even harder. That was Miss Nikki E. Next up, we have, I'm going to say it smoother because I don't want to say it too fast, Miss Stiletto.
It's like this, and just like this spellbinding. The calligraphy in his eyes silently craving to form letters and words and phrases, inking me into his future. I hear you. Here you stopping the hands of time only to submit your application of a lifetime because first impressions are lasting impressions. You're hired. Hired to discern any doubt, disbelief, and definitely dumb stuff I may have come across before time stopped just because we are worthy. It's about time. Time for me to love who the heck I want, and this time it's you. Say yes. Yes, that this love you chose in its purest form, unleashed like angels to protect and adorn my fortress. Love fortified and summoned to survive. I can't stop, and I won't stop. This love is unstoppable, infallible, miraculously more than I double. I won. MGM, Trump Towers, and Bellagio bankrupt. You know why? You just won. And just like our winnings were the beginning of a well-orchestrated ninth inning, game over. We only needed one, which manifested into three. We serve a united God unto thee. The same one who breathed into our nostrils endlessly looking for perfection but never found it in me. I'm flawed. He knew what he was doing and still gave me a chance to get it right. He gave me you. And from now on, I won't need to write like this, memorize like this, because a love that is unadulterated is felt just like this. In peace.
What I tell you? I told you, I'm bringing you fire. It's not going to stop. Because guess what we got right now? We got Miss LaShawn Queen.
What's up, y'all? This piece I'm going to do is entitled 30-something. I woke up this morning, right? Looked at myself in the mirror, and that's when it hit me. I have become 30-something, gone with the days of my youth. And to tell you the truth, those days had long been gone now. Don't get me wrong. I know that 30-something is not that old, but truth be told, all of a sudden there's a whole lot more of me for my man to hold. You see, my once voluptuous thighs no longer capture the eyes of passerbys. And what brothers used to say was thick is now just fat. And what used to be the curves of my hips are now just flat, and the firm, full breast that once sat high upon my chest, well, I need a little support. But I don't sweat that no more, because that's what underwire is for. And not that I care, but just the other day I plucked the gray hair, but it just came back with a friend. So I just sat there and began to pluck them again and again until I realized I was fighting a losing battle, so I just said, forget it. You win. Girls' night out used to mean partying in a club until 3 in the morning. Now I'm like, girl, can we just meet for an afternoon movie? Though I'm still liable to fall asleep without warning. Back in the day, and my man couldn't make love to me all night long. His butt was fire. But now I'm like, babe, can we just do a quickie because the sister is tired? But see, that's what happens when you have to go to work, come home, cook dinner, clean up, wash clothes, take care of the kids, help with homework, do my own homework, because pursuing an advanced degree is what society says I have to do in order to have clout. And yet I am still expected to come home and screw my man's brains out. Damn, can a sister get a time out? I mean, I am not 21, but nor do I want to be. Becoming 30-something has liberated me. I am wiser now. The BS that I once accepted, I no longer tolerate. The goals I've set for my life, they're not up for debate. The confident, secure woman you see before you did not evolve until after my 35th birthday. And I wouldn't trade the power that I now had to be 21 again, even on my worst day. So I lose some elasticity. So gravity takes a toll. It's a small price to pay for the wisdom that now inherits my soul. So now when I look in the mirror at that 30-something-year-old reflection, I realize I'm like a fine wine, simply aged to perfection, like a 66 convertible Mustang. I'm a classic. A brother who can go all night long no longer phases me. But a beautiful black man with spirituality and intellect amazes me. Maturity has settled in. Security I feel within. No more needing to be accepted. No more caring if I'm rejected. I just do me. Poetically gifted. Spiritually uplifted. My inhibitions I have set free. I have rebuked the demons that once bound me. So now when I look in the mirror, I can appreciate that even though in time my body may depreciate, my mind will continue to earn interest compounded annually. And yeah, sometimes I gotta jumpstart my body manually, but I know that gradually I will just keep getting better on my journey towards conquering the world. See, now I realize that 30-something, it's just the landmark that separates the women from the girls.
Check it out. You see what I'm saying? Outside, the boogie spot is live. LaShawn Queen, Nikki E, Stiletto. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The boogie spot. Live out here. All I'm going to say is this. I told them to bring you some fire. The fire marshal already came here to shut it down because we're just bringing too much heat.
They put us out of the studio.
And put us out of the studio. So I want to thank L Boogie. I want to thank LaShawn Queen, Miss Stiletto, and Miss Nikki E for gracing the boogie spot. Monday night, I'm out.
One thing missing Monday night, you ain't do yours.
God has you and I on this heavenly ride. With trust and love by our side. These vows created by Him will be our spiritual hymns to live on forever. Even though there'll be temptation, just believe in us and our love can erase them. Remembering marriage is divinity, the Holy Trinity, because 1 + 1 = 1. So we're a unit, a bond that cannot be broken. When we consummate, we create a new civilization that we'll rule together forever. No matter what storms may come, our love won't wither. We'll outlast the sands of time. See, me as husband and you as wife. Connected like the stars in the night sky. This perfect union, taking flights to heaven's heights. God bless this institution. Our love will shine brighter than the very sun. See, no more, me and you, henceforth and forever, we are.
Monday night, here you have it, the boogie spot, the beautiful ladies that joined the boogie spot tonight who will join us again as we do this one more again, and L Boogie will polish up on her thing because I ain't got nothing on
whatever.
Monday night, we thank you for this poetic Monday.
Love y'all.
And we are out.